Hi, welcome. This is the energy for today, May 11th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, May 11th? May 11th. Okay, so let's see here. Off the bat is the new moon beginnings, which we are in a new moon right now. I will tell you about that, but this is definitely that sense of starting new projects, new endeavors, anything that you're feeling you're want to start new. Okay. And then you have the resilience. So this is definitely that time where if you're feeling resilience and things that are weighing down on you and just like a heavy burden, just very much like the card looks like, this is that time to shed that, and that will give you that sense of opening to a new beginning. Whether it's dealing with love, family, business, anything like that. And then you have the boundaries. Maybe you are setting boundaries. This definitely could be the energy for you that you're maybe being aware that you're carrying too much responsibility, or maybe thinking what others are thinking about you, or just carrying things that are not good for you. It's really good to put yourself like in a shield and protect yourself. Okay. And then you have growth. So out of all this comes growth, which is that sense of change. It's also that sense of being patient, and things do happen for you when they're supposed to. I do feel like you're getting to this point where you're birthing something new, especially with the new moon that we're having right now. Let's see, the new moon was May 10th, which was yesterday. It is in Taurus, and that kind of energy, it gives you that sense of renewal. If you've been neglecting things, this is definitely that time to start up the projects and new things that you want to start. You may be guided to your physical body, as far as, your mind, your body, your spirit, really working hard on that for yourself. This is also that time where, there's those things that you just haven't really quite accomplished. This is that time to do it. That's what the new moon is. It lets you shed all the unwanted things and start over and just go through new cycles. So this is that time to start eating healthy, taking walks, being out in nature, closing off from distractions. There could be that sense of having some kind of tension between you and other people, but it is that time of healing, and you would do that through communication and being open. So definitely a good kind of energy here. So let's see what's at the top of the deck here for you. Attraction. So this is very much of the phase that we're in. We're in the new moon phase where you're getting rid of the old stuff, and then you get ready for the full moon, which will allow you to attract what it is you're trying to manifest. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is surrender. So maybe you're needing some kind of guidance or stepping into a sense of surrender, learning new things, thinking different, healing things with people, stuff like that. So take it as it resonates for you today. I do feel there's a lot going on for everybody on different levels. So take it as it resonates. Welcome. And I do welcome you here. Sorry I missed a day yesterday. The kids took me out for Mother's Day, and there was just no way. They sort of kidnapped me and literally made me take the day off. So by the time I got home, I said, you know what? I think I'm just going to relax and enjoy the rest of my Mother's Day. So I really did. I didn't post anything. So nothing's wrong with me. I just definitely needed that time with the kids. So I took it, guys. So let's see. What is this 2 card? Beginnings. So maybe you've been caught up in that kind of energy of maybe contemplation, not knowing when to move, maybe waiting to be enlightened about a situation, figuring things out. That card of the Hangman is really limbo. It could be where, maybe you're procrastinating and waiting for that right moment to move. or it could be that you don't feel quite steady enough to move. Okay. Let's see, what is the Hangman? But it is a period of seeing things straight. Maybe you're shedding those unwanted things. Let's see here. What else, please? So you have the Seven of Pentacles, which I definitely do feel there are those ideas that you're trying to manifest for yourself. Maybe you need patience. Maybe you've been waiting for something to change. I do see with the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and let's see what this one is, the Page of Wands. That feels like good energy in the sense of things lightening up, the load lightening up a little bit. It could be because you're focused more on how to get yourself out of a place where maybe things haven't grown for you, in the sense of things that have taken a long time to manifest. Maybe you're getting impatient about something, but I do feel like it's happening when it's supposed to happen in order for you to continue to work on yourself. Really having that sense of knowing which direction you do want to go towards. This really helps you to ground your energy. And I do feel like there's a choice to be made here with the Two of Pentacles. And perhaps this is somebody who's been somewhat resting or healing mentally, too much going on. It's almost like sitting down quiet and then you can make that choice. I do feel there's a choice here to maybe take yourself off of that wheel of going around in circles, maybe having too many things, maybe two different relationships or situations at work, maybe two jobs, perhaps. But I see the Page of Wands as this spark of hope of, okay, I can start over again. Is this what you're recognizing during the Hangman phase of, contemplation? Are you recognizing that, you can drop something and start over? Perhaps drop something that isn't growing for you so that you can start going forward. Let's see here. What is the Seven of Wands? What's the Seven of Wands, please? The Seven of Wands. What is the Seven of Wands? So you have the Knight of Swords, and it did come out in reverse. So is it because I'm holding my cards wrong? Let's see here. No, it came out in reverse. So there's really that sense of maybe you rushed into something. Perhaps now you recognize, it's left you somewhat unstable or insecure or something. Maybe too much going on. So this is really asking you to think before you take action. Maybe you've done something in the past that you regret, and you regret like a fast action towards something. So now it's almost as if you're being more open to things happening naturally. Definitely having that sense of discernment. Let's see, what is the Two of Pentacles? So healing with the Strength card, perhaps getting your courage or your strength to do something, to move yourself to happy with the Three of Cups. Maybe this is a reunion for you, maybe giving up one situation so that you can go to the next. Definitely I do feel with the Three of Cups, it's that divine timing. It's that spark of hope and faith that's guiding you. What is the Page of Wands, please? Page of Wands. So if you think something isn't growing, remember how I always tell you, and I definitely love this Seven of Pentacles because it's underground. There's things that are happening that you don't see. I do feel like that could be spiritual things that are happening either to you or to your person or about this situation. You have the Star card and the Nine of Cups, which is very much almost the same kind of card. The Star is definitely spirit, and the Nine of Cups is definitely you manifesting, making those wishes, maybe just opening up to faith with the Star card. I do feel like that is what Spirit is saying, because as I look at the Seven of Pentacles, it might be that you feel stuck and something's not moving fast enough. But I do feel it's divine timing with the Three of Cups, the Strength card and the Star card. With the Strength card, it's almost as if you need your patience to maybe help this along, or even having the patience to let something grow or manifest for you. I want to see one more for the Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. So you have the Tower. The Tower the Queen of Pentacles and the Death card. So is this like a relationship that you sort of rushed into? It might have looked mighty nice in the beginning, but it could have been something that was false. Either your person took false actions or you did, okay? I do feel, because the Queen of Pentacles is right in the middle of these two spirit cards with the Death card and the Tower, there's something there that maybe had constrained you, maybe something that made you not be able to take action. You know, so that would be definitely in your environment, maybe in the home, in the job, something like that. But the Death card is definitely talking about an end, and so is the Tower. So there's something negative here that is coming to an end, whether it's a person for you, a person, place, a thing, maybe a job, maybe, you know, a riffraff with your family or somebody. You know, I do feel like the wish fulfillment is coming true here, in the sense of having faith, staying focused on what you want. That's going to give you that new beginning, okay? And so it might be the end of somebody in your life that causes difficulty. It could be just you moving away from someone who's maybe controlling, or a situation where you just have been in and it's been a false foundation, something not sturdy. Whether this is you in your mind, your body, and your spirit, that you haven't been quite steady, that could definitely be that you're having a transformation. It definitely could be that this could be that you're just letting go of someone that just sort of makes you not feel grounded, is what I feel. Let's see, I want to know, what is the resilience? And see, that's an energy. I definitely do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, if you're trying to go forward and really manifest the sense of growth and prosperity and abundance and just love, and somebody holds you back, then you can't have that. Maybe that's the resilience here with the Queen of Pentacles, in the sense of somebody pushing on you so much that you can't go forward, is what I'm saying. But let's see, what is the resilience, please? Okay, so you have these three. I want to know, what is the Queen of Pentacles? What's the Queen of Pentacles, please? Okay, so the Judgment and the Hermit. I'm sorry, the Empress. So perhaps this is a situation that somehow maybe the regret is that you didn't take charge in the situation. But I do feel with the Judgment and the Empress, you definitely have a new beginning to maybe attempt to make something grounded or secure or a good connection, okay? Let's see here. You have the Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Chariot. So this definitely could be somebody who resisted a change in the sense of spirituality, in the sense of not taking action, in the sense of staying unstable or unbalanced. I definitely do feel like this is the surrender. This is really the sense of letting go of that stuff so that you can rebuild. Whether you're rebuilding or your person is rebuilding, I feel like this is really the energy of being able to maybe have a second chance with maybe a person that you're seeking. I feel like you know this person. I feel like this is sort of this energy of, if it isn't you that's becoming this Empress, it's like you going after this Empress, okay? I definitely do feel there's that sense of having abundance, that love, that prosperity that you've been lacking. Maybe you haven't seen it, in the sense of been sort of bogged down. But the Chariot is definitely somebody who is stable, steady, being able to see through the dualities, being able to drive their own car. You know, maybe this is somebody who's become free, in the sense of freedom from something that's been really not growing, okay? Maybe not having your own control to change things. I do feel like this is someone who's taking action. And perhaps this is what that feeling is, of maybe coming together in the right time, divine guidance. Also that feeling of, with the Eight of Wands, that sense of, knowing when to move forward and take action with something. Maybe this is communication coming in for you. Whatever this is, it's very positive. It's not negative. I definitely do feel like you're going to be able to make this a success, whatever it is, whether it is that new project, whether it is a new relationship, whether it is you coming out of a struggle, even a marriage that hasn't quite done well. I do, because with the Chariot, it just seems like somebody's free from something. So yeah, definitely a lot going on here. I want to know, what is the Eight of Wands? What's the Eight of Wands here? Perhaps communication with somebody, healing something. Okay, so let's see here. I'll take the Temperance and the Four of Swords with the Three of Swords. Maybe there was a resistance, guys, either from you or your person, in the sense of not being able to break free from a heartache, betrayal, sadness, maybe just keeping yourself in somewhat of a stagnant kind of energy. But I do feel there's that sense of maybe you're confused about moving forward. Maybe this is your person that's confused about going forward. Maybe still focusing on a loss or sorrow. But it's not as hard, is what I'm trying to tell you. It's like it's softened up a little bit because it's in reverse. It could be that you've been dealing with a broken heart or sadness or betrayal, and it's been really hard on you, but it's sort of fading away in a sense. Maybe this is an attraction to a toxic third party situation. I definitely see a triangle, so it could be like a triangle. And I do feel with the Four of Swords, in reverse, I feel like this is movement. Something has been in unrest. You couldn't rest, okay? But I do feel like this is that time for you to be cautious, and really be wise about what your circumstances are going to be in the future. This could be economically speaking. Maybe you've made a wrong deal with somebody in the past, lost some money. I do feel like there's that sense of action, but it's very much what I felt, like not so much jumping in, being more somewhat more steady in a situation. And it definitely could be because you've done some kind of healing. I think that the resistance of this is that maybe you've had all this in front of you and you just sort of didn't take it, What I mean is, like, maybe decided to do it your way and not so much through spirit or through that intuition or, that kind of thing that sort of is supposed to guide you with the Temperance. I do feel like this is some kind of balance. This definitely could be a cycle that you've just sort of been holding on to for so long, not knowing what to do, really hung up on a situation, but you still want to manifest it. You still want it, okay? Excuse me. I do feel with the Empress in reverse, it's almost like unfortunate things happen to you. Maybe you combined yourself with a wrong situation, a wrong work partner, a wrong marriage. There's really that sense of, fighting. You want something to be at peace, but maybe you're quarreling or fighting with somebody. This is definitely that sense of separation, and maybe something disastrous has happened for you. But it's almost like a wake-up call, okay? Yeah. So maybe this is something that has just been very hard for you to put an end to, especially with the Four of Swords in reverse, because it is about tranquility and peace and ending the struggle. So there's really resilience. Is it from a wife? Is it from a mother? Maybe family members, okay? Maybe you're paying too much attention to what other people think, in the sense of you're satisfying other people's needs, and Spirit's really calling on you to really have faith in yourself so that you can manifest what it is you're trying to manifest. Okay, so let's see. What are the boundaries here? What are the boundaries here, please? The boundaries. What are the boundaries? Okay, so you got Page of Swords, discovering, realizing that you do have to put that shield on you, just like this picture sort of shows. It's like a shield, the bubble, you know, but that also keeps you aware. It doesn't mean to sort of dumb you down and you don't know what's going on. It means you're fully aware and you know what is not good for you and what isn't, and you know what's good for you and what isn't. Page of Swords, please. So maybe you're having a new beginning. So the Two of Wands, okay, the Five of Pentacles. So the things that have stopped you from going forward are that mind. It could be the mind, scared of losing out. Feeling that sense of victim mentality where maybe you've been stuck in a cycle just thinking no good about yourself. Maybe someone has sort of taught you these kind of feelings, meaning if somebody's been telling you betrayal and the sense of you're no good and cheating on you or being abusive to you in any sense, whether it's physically, emotionally, or even verbally, it sort of weighs you down, you know. But I do feel like the positive side of this is that you're gonna strategize to move forward. You're making plans. The things that you've lost out in, it's like you don't want to continue to stay in this place of not having enough or not doing, okay? Not getting busy with it, you know, that's what they said. I don't know what that means, but Five of Pentacles, please. Like you hold yourself back, you know. Let's see, Five of Pentacles, please. Five of Pentacles. What is the Five of Pentacles here, please? You have the Justice. Is this a divorce? Is this getting help from others to get you sort of out of this funk as far as counseling or therapy or something like that? But if not, it could be a divorce, okay? Two of Wands, separating, coming apart, okay? This has been a long time coming. It's something that you know you have to break free from, because with the Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands, it's very much that energy of you got to protect yourself. Maybe this is somebody abusive, verbally, even a little bit of physical, I feel. I think that you want to manifest yourself out of it. This is definitely divine timing for you to move out of it. You see how the cards are like, get yourself out of that place where you think that you're stuck, but you're really not. You have to get rid of the fear also and move forward, so the things that you've been planning for will come in for you, whether this is you or your person, okay? I do feel with the Page of Swords is the first one that came out for boundaries. That is a discovery of learning how to do this, how to balance yourself. Perhaps you've turned away from it with these cards in reverse, but that feeling is getting softer in the sense of you're going to be able to move out of this. And you're not waiting in vain if you're waiting for a situation to change or lift. Definitely. But it has to happen in the sense where you protect yourself. Don't walk away from whatever it is that spirit is trying to tell you, because that could be why you're feeling discomfort, discord, dysfunction. Okay, it's because you're not listening to your soul to do something, and it very well might be a divorce for somebody. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see what the growth is. I do see change though, guys. Oops. Let's see here. What is the growth? Card 5. Those are the things that they're not that difficult to do, but there's a sense of procrastination and fear that doesn't allow you to move forward to change these things. But Spirit is definitely saying it is time. If you really want something to grow, this is that time to end the dark stuff and start moving towards the things that you want to grow. Let's see here. What is the growth card, please? The growth card. Growth card, please. Growth card. What does this mean? Okay. Boy. Okay, so you got the Five of Wands, which is really that struggle. It could be that abusive relationship you're in. It could be that there's somebody that holds you back. Maybe somebody in the form of a competitor. It's weird because they're coming out as a competitor, but it's really maybe somebody who doesn't want to see you succeed. Someone who doesn't want to see you be happy. Someone that might feel that you need to be stuck in that Ten of Swords, but I see that changing, in the sense of who's ever been stuck, whether it's you or them. I see them following the light and getting rid of the stagnant energy, which might have been really caused by fear and abusive behavior by someone else. You got the Page of Cups, really wanting to maybe express yourself in a certain way, maybe something that you've been holding back from. Emotion, I think you want love. I feel like you definitely want love. You got the Lovers here, the Devil, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Cups. It's something you really want, your heart and your soul really wants. And perhaps this is a third party situation for you, because it's almost as if for whoever it is that needs to leave that hurtful relationship is really carrying a big load by what other people think. Maybe family, maybe the person you're trying to get away is really talking down to you, telling you you're not successful, you're not good enough. Really, I feel like whoever this is you're dealing with, either you or them, you go through a lot of verbal abuse, okay? And it causes you to sort of be like a little hermit, like a little crab, like a little hermit crab, and you don't go towards the things that you want. That's what I see with the Eight of Swords here and the Three of Wands. I feel that Spirit is really working on this person or you to really break free from thinking that you're not good enough for this relationship, because there's somebody here who has been bogged down, either through verbal abuse, physical abuse, even childhood trauma kind of stuff, that's not allowing themselves to have this happiness that comes with the Lovers. And so this is a loving relationship. I do see it changing, because my gosh, look at here, you got the Two of Cups. So the longer you perhaps keep yourself in that stagnant situation, you're going to continue to feel not complete, somewhat unhappy, because you're not moving or advancing towards the things that you want. I do feel that somebody has to change that mindset, from feeling like they're no good as far as the Devil energy, to being able to put down the Wands and the Swords, that stagnant energy, and holding back from themselves, okay? And I do see love growing there with the Two of Cups and the Lovers. So definitely maybe this is what's coming in for you, in the sense of being able to choose, excuse me, this love. So you see, this is definitely new love. It's new love because maybe you're letting go of the old betrayal one, if that makes sense, okay? So it would be new love for you and your person to come together, but they really need to go away from this toxic stuff, okay? And I feel they're learning their magic here with the Magician at the bottom and the Queen of Swords. I think that this is that clarity, that truth that is coming in for either you or your person. So I want to know, how does this story end for today, please? How does this story end for today? The Nine of Swords. And I love the Nine of Swords in this deck because someone's coming back and being aggressive towards those swords, meaning they're not going to put up with that BS anymore. You're taking them down. What else, please? What else, please? Okay, so the Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So this is somebody who has somehow maybe been scared to move to this Queen of Cups, who has been scared to maybe surrender to this kind of unconditional love, okay? The Four of Swords is really where the Four of Cups, it's really where they've been presented this gift of this great relationship and somewhat just staring at it and not knowing what to do with it, not wanting to deal with it, pretty much turning their back away from it, okay? I do feel like this is where they're not doing that anymore. It's the opposite, okay? Give me one more here. So they're surrendering to love, whoever this is for you, whether it's you or them, okay? Take it as it resonates. It is general. The Hangman. Still thinking about it. I laugh because we started with that Hangman and here it is again. So are you enlightened now? Do you know which way to go? Do you know which is the one that is the right one for you? I feel like you do know, and you've had some help along the way. So let's see here. What can you show me as far as the karmic cycle here? The karmic cycle. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh boy. They all sort of want to fall out, but let's see which one did fall out. Let's see here. Okay. So we have, okay, so see, finding God, finding spirit. That is the change of this relationship here, okay? Really learning too, okay, with the thought card, scholar thought, learning how to have love, okay, and hope. And there's that reunion. So there is a reunion here. And I did feel like you know this person or this person knows you. And it is a new relationship for both of you. Whether you've been the one that's in another relationship or they have. It's new for both of you. But you know each other, okay? And then there's that love. And there's that wedding. So either you're coming out of a marriage to get into a new wedding. You have to take it as it resonates. I think that it's love that's drawing you to that unconditional love, that reunion, okay? So yeah, take it as it resonates for you today. Not so bad energy, really. So let's see here. I'll take this one. What is the spirit message here for this reading? What's the spirit message here, please? What is the spirit message? Okay. Okay, right here it says, stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source, yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from the connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to source. And see, when you do that, that allows for the love, that allows for the things that you've been putting on the back burner, that allows for you to get rid of stagnant situation and toxic situations that you deem you're worthy of, but you're really not, okay? So that I definitely do feel it's a spiritual connection, okay, that this is talking about for you. Very twin flame, really. Okay, so I was going to ask, what is the words of love today? You have loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons of your path to love. Yes. Tolerance. You appreciate others' points of view because you sense the love in everyone. So that's beautiful. What is the insight for today, please? The insight for today. What is the insight, please? Okay. So you have, allow yourself to heal. Holding on to trauma stops you from growing and learning. Healing helps release blockages and limitations and allows you to bloom. Somewhere in here, I feel it. It's physical abuse, mental abuse, and verbal abuse. And that's very hard to get out of, whether it's a partner, whether it's from family. Like if it happened to you during childhood, it really sort of sets the way of how you live your adulthood. And so if you're an adult and you're in a toxic relationship, it's almost because of your upbringing from your childhood, if that makes sense. So then you take abuse, but it's not meant to be like that. And so someone here is clearing that family karma. Maybe this is just a really hard karmic cycle for you. Whether you have that karmic partner or not, it could be that you're just learning to let go of that stuff so that you can come into that unconditional love with your twin. What is the angel message? What's the angel message here, please? Okay, so you have Grace and Antoinette. To help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. That means you got to forgive. You got to forgive yourself. You have to forgive someone else as well on the way, okay? And what is the chakra message here, please? The chakra message. What is the chakra message here? Okay. Chakra message, please. Okay. So you have a grounding chakra. This is the crown chakra. Knowing that what you're going to manifest, it's going to be that divine gift. It's going to come to you when it's supposed to come to you. And you really don't falter. You know that it's going to come. Okay. Manifest it. Keep manifesting it. Let's see. I want to see what these souls are telling each other. So it says here, try to be the rainbow in someone else's cloud. So when you do that, when you focus on other situations and help others, you really clear a lot of karma. Okay. Adventure awaits. Go find it. So definitely new adventures are waiting for you. So let's end it today with the soul message. What is the soul message, please? And that came out fast. So you got 2 of them. I will read it because it might be for 2 different people. If I had a magic wand and could have everything I desired in life, what would I choose? Burn with desire. There is a power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. So today, go inward. Your answers lie within. Do what you desire. Choose what makes you happy and do that. Okay. And then the second one is, how can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? Growing our self-love is medicine to the world's broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. So today's action, look at yourself with the grace filter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and fill that hole with your soul's truth. That you are infinite, you are loved, and you are already there. That's beautiful. Yeah, definitely. If you can do that, you can manifest anything. Because when you manifest, you already believe it's here. And that's the hard part. So there you go. I hope this helped you. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love your comments and all that good stuff, guys. Stay blessed and safe. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day.